Hello, this is Ron Paul with your weekly update for Monday, June 13th. If neoconservatives and progressives truly understood fascism, they would stop using the word as a smear term. That is because both groups, along with most political figures and commentators, embrace fascist ideas and policies. Fascism's distinguishing characteristic is a mixed economy. Unlike socialists and communists who seek to abolish private businesses, fascists are content to let business remain in the private hands. Instead, fascists use regulations, mandate, and taxes to control business and run and ruin the economy. A fascist system, then, is one where private businesses serve politicians and bureaucrats instead of consumers. Does the modern American economy not fit the description of fascism? Fascism, an extension of corporatism, benefits big businesses that can afford the cost of complying with government regulations, unlike their smaller competitors. Big businesses, which have more political influence than entrepreneurs or small business, also significantly benefit from government subsidies. In order to maintain their power, big business finances the deep state, the network of lobbyists, journalists, think tanks, bureaucrats, and congressional staffers who work behind the scenes to shape government policy. Obamacare is a form of fascism that is often mislabeled as socialism. Obamacare did not create a government-run single-payer system, as would exist under socialism. Instead, Obamacare extended government control over health care via mandates, regulations, and subsidies. The most infamous part of Obamacare is the individual mandate forces individuals to purchase a product from a private industry. Modern America's militaristic foreign policy aimed at policing and perfecting the world is another example of fascism that enjoys strong bipartisan support. Both right-wing neocons and left-wing humanitarian interventionists claim our supposedly noble goals justify any use of force taken by the U.S. government. Thus, these supposed human rights champions defend preemptive war, torture, and presidential kill lists. Many politicians supporting a militaristic foreign policy are more concerned with spreading largesse to the military-industrial complex than with spreading democracy. This is why some supposed free market conservatives sound like Paul Krugman on steroids when discussing the economic benefits of military spending. Similarly, some anti-war progressives will support large military budgets if some of the money is spent in their state or congressional district. Mass surveillance and limits on personal freedom are additional hallmarks of fascist regime. While there is a movement to reform the police state, few want to abolish mass surveillance, civil asset forfeiture, police militarization, and other police state policies adopted in the name of the wars on terror and drugs. The federal government has even used force to stop people from selling raw milk. Attempts by progressives to silence political opponents are more example of how supposedly anti-fascist Americans are embracing fascist policies. The growth of the welfare warfare state has been accompanied by an increase in presidential power. This centralization of power and the support it receives from the political class is one more indication of the fascistic nature of our current regime. Thanks for calling this update. A new update is placed on this number, 888-322-1414, every Sunday. The written text can be found on my Ron Paul Institute website at www.ronpaulinstitute.org and on my Facebook page.